My name is Thomas Hallstrom, and I'm a Client Development Director here at Blueprint Technologies. Today's question is, what are some cool things you can do with a modern workplace? Well, first and foremost, you can hold on to your people. We've got a wide array of tech available to us right now, and if you can intelligently use that to create a good employee experience, you're going to go a long way towards holding on to the people that you've invested a lot in to hire and onboard and educate and develop. And sometimes that's just as simple as not deploying platforms or applications right out of the box into your production environment. Do a little bit of tuning. See where you can dial in the user experience or the user interface. You know that feeling when you're maybe unsubscribing from an email and there's a funny bit of text or an option in there to select as the reason for why you're unsubscribing. Or some extra swag that gets thrown in with an order you made online, or maybe just part of the online purchasing process that you know their customer experience team thought ahead and proactively offer you maybe an extra item or a cheaper shipping option, whatever it is, knowing that somebody tended to those details in anticipation of you experiencing that and wanted to make it as easy or as funny or engaging or as personal as possible. Sometimes it doesn't take much, just a little extra thought to make sure your team knows they're thought of and that some of the things that they're required to do on a day-by-day basis are as low friction and enjoyable as possible. So tune your apps to suit your activities. Something else you can do is create a rich, meaningful digital experience for your employees and your team, and then invite your customers into it. So rather than sharing attachments for maybe contracts or proposals or change orders or co-authoring a document, invite them into a digital experience where they're not relying on attachments or which version of the email should I check. There's a single point of truth. It's always up to date. It's the hub, everybody else is the spoke, and they can access it where, when, and how they need to. Make it a rich experience and make it fun. Something else you can do with a modern workplace is you can have data that allows you to experiment and allows you to ask questions. So what I mean by that is you can select, there's a lot of different data visualization platforms out there. Choose one that lets you engage and be curious and not just make specific prescriptive requests of the data, or maybe not even of the data itself. You're asking your analysts to provide you these reports. Choose something that allows you to be curious and ask natural language questions of the data. What that does is it allows you to be curious and experiment and explore, and it also frees up your analysts to have more time to dig into the data and analyze it rather than just measure and report on it. If some of these things I've shared sound interesting, or if you've got some examples of how your own organization has modernized their workplace and made you happier because of it, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I'm Thomas at bpcs.com. Thanks.